So how much of a role does judgment play in your life? Are you judging others? Are you feeling judged by others? I can tell you right now, I have been doing a little bit too much judging. And honestly though, it's been helping me realize that for the most part, when you're judging something, you're literally actually judging yourself because it's a projection of an inner issue you have that you refuse to look at, that you're afraid to confront, so you project it onto a scapegoat in order to continue to be in denial. Because you're afraid that deep down, the judgment might be true. But the thing is it can never be true. That's the truth of it. So those who are judging others are actually in greater fear than the people that they are judging, because it's a deep inner wound that they refuse to look at and that they carry with them everywhere. And like I said, it's just ultimately fear of being unworthy, but that's a false illusion because you are worthy by your very existence. And it's a moment, it's an opportunity to confront that, to work on it, and to let it go. And this kind of goes all hand in hand with being judged. If people are judging you, you have the decision to decide whether or not it's true, because you have option A, you ignore it and realize it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. Or option B, you maybe get reactive and then you realize, hey, I have a limiting belief system still active, and thank you for showing that to me, that I got reactive and I, kind of agreed with you. Because the only way you're gonna react to a judgment is if deep down you kind of agree with it. You're afraid that it might be true. So instead of accepting someone else's opinion and ignoring your own, you can take accountability and responsibility for your emotions and realize that the energy you experience can only be generated by you, not anyone else. So nobody can declare who you are. It's actually literally impossible to judge anybody because you do not know their whole story. You don't. So no matter anything, it's like people can try to judge others, but you cannot. It's really none of their business to judge because they just don't know the life. But like I said, again, it's really just a projection of an inner wound, which ultimately leads to compassion. Not excusing bad actions, but compassion still. Just because someone lashes out doesn't mean that they're unworthy of compassion. And it doesn't mean that their actions are excused, but you have to recognize that they are a very deeply wounded person, and they're thrusting that pain onto everything that they see around them. Like, I remember seeing this clip of some guy who's standing outside of a business with a free hugs sign, and some random guy comes up with so much hate in his heart, projecting it, and you have to just sit there and feel sorry because you can see how much he really hates himself and how in denial he is about it. So he projects it onto those that, are triggering the fact that he's not being himself. But any judgment of you is an opportunity. It's an opportunity, like I said, to further define yourself, define who you are, because it can bring up the belief systems that are out of alignment with who you are. Because ultimately, it's sometimes easier to understand more of who you are by being shown so much of an example of something that you are not, so that you can clearly see, hey, this is not how I want to be. That's not how I want to feel about myself. Thank you for showing that to me so that I could experience this judgment. Now I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to embody it. I'm not going to identify with it. I'm not going to somehow believe that I'm not good enough. And I'm going to transmute this energy. So remember, if you're feeling pain from judgment, it's because you're accepting it. You are agreeing with the person judging you that judgment is correct. So you literally create that negative frequency in your reality by accepting their judgment. You are literally lowering your frequency to match the vibration that they are suggesting that you feel. It's an option. You do not have to take that option. You are the only person who knows your life. And like I said, nobody can judge you because nobody knows your life. Only you know you. That's it. So ultimately, I implore you to look at judgment as a gift as an opportunity to let go of the negativity, to bring it up, because you have to know what you don't like in order to know what you do like. The contrast is really what it's all about, because it helps you to define further who you are. And remember, the emotions are there to tell you about your belief systems. They are alerts. If you're feeling an emotion, it's because a belief system is generating that emotion. So it's like, I am feeling judged because I choose to believe that I need to. It's a willing choice. And that goes for any negative emotion. I'm feeling anxiety because I choose to believe that I need to. I'm feeling fear because I choose to believe that I need to. And ultimately, you're the only one in your reality, so you're the one with the authority to decide what is right for you. So whether you're maybe doing a lot of judging or you're feeling a lot of judgment, I know that you have it within you. It can be kind of difficult sometimes because it's a learned behavior as humans on this planet to get reactive and to project and to not take responsibility. But it's a process, and I know you can do this. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you resonate with this content, and check out some of my other videos.